If you can afford the basement apartment, I'll give you the penthouse. The real estate mogul sneered. Then the homeless man pulled out a paper that made her go pale. Before we continue, please like, subscribe, and comment on which country you're watching from. The polished granite floors of Sterling Tower reflected the afternoon sunlight, streaming through floor-to-ceiling windows that overlooked the city's most exclusive neighborhood. Mercedes and Teslas lined the circular driveway, where uniformed valets attended to residents who treated luxury as an entitlement rather than a privilege. Among them, a figure stood out like a stain on silk. Thomas Gray shuffled through the pristine lobby in shoes held together with duct tape, his weather jacket bearing the unmistakable marks of too many nights sleeping rough. His calloused hands clutched a manila folder that had seen better days, its edges frayed and softened by time and careful preservation. His gray beard was neatly trimmed despite his circumstances, a small dignity maintained against overwhelming odds. Every detail of Sterling Tower whispered of wealth that Thomas had never known. Imported Italian fixtures, designer furniture that cost more than most people's cars, abstract art worth six figures hanging casually in the corridors. The building's chrome and glass aesthetic created an atmosphere of cold perfection that seemed designed to repel anyone who didn't belong to the 1%. At the leasing office, Victoria Sterling commanded attention without effort. The real estate mogul stood imperiously behind her desk in a dove-gray suit that cost more than most people's monthly rent, her perfectly manicured nails drumming impatiently on her leather desk pad. At 35, she had built an empire that spanned 5 cities, transforming her father's modest property business into a billion-dollar portfolio of luxury developments. Her ice-blue eyes held the calculating sharpness of someone who viewed people as either assets or obstacles. As Thomas approached, conversations in the lobby seemed to halt. Residents exchanged disgusted glances and whispered comments about those people invading their sanctuary. The contrast was jarring and deliberate, privilege and poverty colliding in a space designed to celebrate excess while erasing struggle. Neither Victoria nor Thomas could have imagined that this moment would shatter every assumption they held about ownership, justice, and the true meaning of home. In his worn folder lay documentation that would transform not just their afternoon, but the entire conversation about property rights, historical theft, and who really belongs. Thomas's heart pounded as he stepped into the